and we say it. We're honest, just like with anything else.
Exactly. That people always throw us under the buses.
It's time for SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com with your host, Stuttering Craig.
I think I'm doing okay for a 15-year-old with a wife and a baby.
This week with Daily Destin.
Edith, I told you I can't build your candy house. It will fall down. The sun will melt the candy. It won't work.
And me, Maxifin Corey.
Right here, it's specified 18 inches. I was given this napkin.
And now, broadcasting from the Screw Attack World Headquarters in Dallas, Texas, it's the SideScrollers.
Oh, welcome out to SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. What is going on, everybody? We are 3 weeks away from SGC. My name is Stuttering Craig.
I'm Maxifin Corey.
And I'm Daily Destin.
Holy crap, do we have a showcase of talent for you today on SideScrollers for the next 30 to 45 minutes. Your face will be rocked off.
I think it's going to be like this portion will be 30 to 45 plus the extra stuff we got today.
Well, let's give you the rundown real quick. Let's give you the rundown before we go into all the good stuff we have coming up on the site. Because some of that stuff coming up on the site has to do with what's coming up later on the show. All right, so on the show this week, we got SideScroller News Desk, we got the foreign questions, the usual staples. We also have an interview with Chris from Radical about Prototype, the new game that everyone that you saw on the site.
Everyone's loving.
Yes, people are booping over. What's another word for jizz without saying jizz?
Blowing their load.
Blowing their load. People are blowing and boofing.
Good point.
Boofing.
People are boofing over.
People are upset because GameStop's not going to get it until later.
Well,
really?
You know what?
Like, it came out yesterday, right? Yeah, so
GameStop came out today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Came out today.
Okay, so GameStop's not getting it until tomorrow then, I think.
Well, if they were, I don't know, our game store, maybe they'd have it already. What's up? Yeah, we don't have it. I'm sorry. But it would be really sweet if we did. But speaking of that, we'll be revealing the name of the store coming up early next week, which is great, which I'm sure some people will be very happy about. Also, we had the interview with Chris from Radical about Prototype. Also today, we will be debuting a brand new feature on ScrewAttack.com, which I can't wait to share with you guys. And the G1s may already know what it already is, which is great. So, phenomenal. I can't wait to...
The storage facility. No, I'm just kidding.
The storage facility?
I was just kidding.
Is this some... Yeah.
Armory 2. I don't know.
Yeah. The warehouse or stuff. So that's going to be very, very nice. So be on the lookout for that later this show. We also have hard news coming up, which I'll get into all that fun stuff. But what we do want to talk about is stuff coming up on the site. Obviously, SGC is like 3 weeks away, 3.5 weeks away. Make sure you get your pre-registrations in right now. Build your referrals up. We are giving away the freaking Primal Raid, the first ever Screw Attack arcade machine that we got. We're giving that away. It's going to be signed by everybody. It's going to be super sweet. So make sure you get all your friends together. To quote Stanley Spadowski in UHF, this is it. This is the last minute. So get on that. Coming up Friday, we have the next round of the My Vids Don't Suck contest, which I received 2 of the Final Fours entries, and they're both phenomenal.
We didn't announce who won.
Oh, the last week. Last week?
Last week, because we went to E3, we forgot.
Well, who won?
I don't know.
Who was up last week?
It was Taco Man, I think. Was it Taco Man?
Taco Man Advanced.
Taco Man and Sock Puppets? Was that the last one? No, I don't think so.
I think so. It's all running together, but it's on the site. It's on the site right now. See, in the forums, you can see right there. It's in the Screw Attack USA area.
Cool.
So if the G1s listen to this and you don't know, you can check right there. So the My Vids Don't Suck contest continues, which is going to be boiling down to SGC once again. We also have some other SGC announcements that we haven't talked about yet, which people should get kind of excited about. We're going to have some world record attempts at SGC.
Is that like all done and official and
pretty much
good?
Pretty much. We'll be seeing that. But the big thing is that throughout the month of June, we have no schedule. Usually we have a schedule throughout. You have armories and you got scoops and you got puntos and stuff like that. There's none of that this month. It's all just random craziness.
Well, wait.
What?
There's still gonna be armories.
Well, yeah, there's going to be armories and video game vaults and top 10s.
Oh, did
and
you hear
AVGN.
Dust in the Army's been canceled?
That's right.
Oh, okay, great.
Well, yeah, you'll see that
That
stuff.
opens up my schedule.
but you'll also see stuff that you typically wouldn't see on the site. So or just absolute random. I want to get back to just doing some random fun stuff about gaming. So yes, Taco Man advanced last week versus Sock Puppets. So
Oh, cool.
just officially 86% of the vote. So
Really?
yes.
Whoa.
The G1s really liked
Taco Man.
Dang.
So lots of coming up, I guess, to say the least. So lots of information, lots of entertainment coming your way, as usual here on Screw Attack. But right now, it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the entire freaking world's favorite segment. It's time for
Hard news.
All the gaming news from this past week. It's time for Hard News.
What?
Go ahead, Corey. No, go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
No, what do you need to do?
what?
I need to find the forum questions that the intern gathered. That's
Oh,
all.
there you go. Yes, the intern. Now we people don't know this. We actually have 3 interns this summer.
Who will never be on camera.
That's right. So which is great.
Good luck with that, guys.
So now if the stories are suck on the news desk or the forum questions, guess what? Blame them.
Yep,
Yeah,
their fault.
stop sending me hate mail.
That's right.
Actually, I haven't gotten any hate mail about that.
Oh,
Knock on wood.
all right. You can send your hate mail to Corey at ScrewAttack.com, Corey at ScrewAttack.com.
Yeah, send mine there too.
That's right. You can send that. You can send Destin's hate mail to Corey at
Corey's like,
You're gonna
ScrewAttack.com.
shut down my
shit.
mailbox, Destin.
Right. All right, cool. So hard news. What do we got this week, Destin?
The ESA's
All right.
boss is willing to apply ESRB ratings to the App Store on the iPhone.
Well, that's kind of is willing to. Mm-hmm. How nice.
The ESRB was like, iPhone games need a rating. So he's like, all right. like that's pretty much it. Like, they were making a big deal about it, and he's like, oh yeah, sure, that's a good idea. And they're like, oh, okay.
Well, that's funny because I honestly never gave it much thought. The iPhone game thing.
Yeah.
Do Flash games online need an ESRB rating?
I think so.
Absolutely.
They need that fee.
You know what
'Cause
I think?
The ESRB needs more money.
That's right. I think. Wait, hold on. How's that work? ESRB gets paid for rating their games?
Isn't it like 99 cents?
I don't know.
Well, small-time developers of 99-cent games who are hoping to catch lightning in a bottle on the App Store participate in a rating system which requires them to fork over to the ESRB up front. They do have to pay the ESRB.
F that.
That's stupid. Why would anybody agree to have their game rated then if they have to pay the ESRB
Or
money?
their music CD.
That's really funny because we're actually starting our own rating system, which we're gonna make game publishers pay us because it's that's the next Screw Attack venture, which will be good, and people won't be able to buy games until they get them rated by us. Sorry.
Awesome.
So
We make gaming fun again.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. There'll be a F for fun.
Yeah.
That's right. And like we had the nerd shirt, F for fuckballs, but F for fun, S for suck, and D for don't buy. That's right.
No, we can't say
I
if they're
just-
good or bad.
That's
We
weird.
just
I was just
gotta
thinking
say-
D for don't buy anyway.
Corey, your fingers
Weird.
are orange.
I know mine are too. Check them out.
They were eating popcorn.
We were eating
for the
okie
show.
dokie.
Okie
Yeah.
dokie cheddar popcorn.
And they're like orange all over the place.
Well, that's great to hear that the ESRB is going to make more money. Maybe
Yeah.
they can hand some off.
It's an okay service. I don't know. They're obviously rich. Okay, next story. The Xbox 360 version of Ghostbusters will not be region locked.
What?
Apparently, this is a really hot story that the 360 version of the game will not be region locked.
Meaning?
You can play it on any 360, like the
Worldwide.
Europe or Japanese. Yeah.
Well, big deal.
Woohoo!
Well, seriously, is that a big deal? Because we need to get Matt about this. Matt, the Ghostbusters guy who lives local. He's a G1. What's up,
Yeah.
Matt? We need to ask Matt about this because do the Ghostbusters have a reach outside the United States?
I don't know.
Because what's it matter if your game's region locked or not if nobody cares about the Ghostbusters? You know?
I would think the Ghostbusters is pretty global, honestly.
Yeah?
It was pretty huge.
You're probably like famous in Pella, some country.
What? The Ghostbusters or Matt?
No, you.
Me?
I'm just saying,
Oh.
like,
Yeah, that's funny.
like some tiny little country. It's probably like
I am in
freight
Italy.
posters all over the place.
I am in Italy.
In
Yeah,
That's right. That's right. That's right. In Italy, I'm huge on their American Reporter. Remember, for video games. Okay, what else?
Finally, Sony.
Huh? Who?
Said that-
By the way, people were shocked at your E3 prognosis for Sony. They
Really?
Yeah, people were really surprised. They thought they were like, Destin, 360 fanboy, loving on the PlayStation 3. What is this?
I'm not a fanboy. You know, I like software. I love the software that people have created for the PlayStation 3.
I know.
I don't like some of the shit Sony's done over the years. That pisses me off.
Agreed.
You know?
Well, we were talking about this in the office.
Sony pisses me off. Software's awesome.
No, we were talking about this in the office, how Sony sort of didn't know which direction they wanted to go, if they wanted to compete with Microsoft or maybe go and do their own thing like Nintendo has so very well done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I think they finally have found their vision after this year's E3.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, thanks to all the game developers who stopped by and said hello, even if you were a drunk mess and you work at Insomniac and you're a douche. And thanks to everybody who recognized me in the God of War line and walked away. That's nice.
Well, no. Real quick, let's talk about this. What happened?
So I was doing my stand-up for the God of War 3 piece because that game was fucking cool. You know, I'm a big God of War fan. And somebody from Insomniac recognized me, and he was on something or
Yeah.
drunk. Okay, real quick. Just to put this together, put the puzzle pieces together. What does Insomniac do? What game?
They did Resistance 2.
And what else? Just Resistance 2? I'm sorry.
No, they did Ratchet and Clank.
Okay.
Actually,
All right.
they do Ratchet and Clank, right?
Okay. So what he say to you?
Ratchet and Clank's awesome,
Well,
but I
what-
remember we tore into Resistance 2 pretty good.
But the interesting thing, though, is that he was upset about the Uncharted 2
That's right.
leak.
Yeah,
Which didn't make a lot of sense.
That's what I'm getting at here.
Yeah,
Okay.
just to illustrate to you guys, I started the beta Sunday. I'm level 12, and I played that game for 5 hours straight last night. The Uncharted 2 multiplayer kicks serious ass.
That's right.
Now,
but-
they had a big problem with the fact that I got the story early from an unnamed source and reported it on Hard News. That apparently pissed everybody off at Sony and other places.
So
You know.
So when we report, or when Hard News reported that
Mm-hmm.
there was going to be Uncharted multiplayer, you know, you didn't sign an NDA. We weren't at these events or anything like that.
Yeah.
So these guys come up with it to you, and they're holding grudges against you for something that you were just doing your job.
Yeah. Okay. If I'm gonna get stories about Sony to events you're not gonna invite me to, I'm gonna report on that shit.
And that's the same. That's,
You know?
that's not just for
And
Sony.
I am
That's-
not. I want to clarify right now. I'm not getting this from any other journalist. This is from a real source. It's not like there was some speculation that I got it somewhere that would be kind of shady. No, I have real sources. Thank you.
Well, and it was obviously a reliable source, because, I mean, it has now since been confirmed, and they obviously got pissed at it because you broke something that they weren't ready to talk about yet.
Leaky ships. What?
Okay.
Titanic?
Anyways, long story short, if we get stories, we're gonna run with them. If,
Exactly.
You know, if we're not signing an NDA, you know, non-disclosure agreement, we're gonna run with them. You know.
But on another note, Sony does have a lot of great products coming this year, and if you guys want us to cover your events and sign NDAs, invite us. We're pumped about Uncharted 2, God of War 3. You guys have some awesome products
Rain.
coming. Heavy Rain. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it was behind closed doors, too, at E3.
Yeah.
It was playable.
Yeah, we like you guys. Sony pisses us off sometimes, and we say it. You know, we're
That's-
honest, just like
that
with
is
anything
just how it
else.
rolls. Exactly. That
You know?
that people always throw us under the bus as fanboy. No, wrong. We just shoot it straight. That's it. So, anyways, all right. There's an extended version of Hard News, which started
Well,
out
I
short
didn't
and
even
extended.
finish the story.
Oh, okay, what happened?
Wii owners will become PS3 owners eventually. That's what somebody at Sony said.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
All right, cool. There's Hard News for this week. No, what do you got?
No, I'm saying everybody's taking the shots at Nintendo. The guy at the Microsoft press conference was like, who wants to sit on a couch and waggle a Wiimote when you can do the Natal shit?
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
now-
because
now Sony's...
that chick didn't look retarded at all hitting those balls.
Yeah, her ass was sticking out and her arms were
Flailing.
flailing.
Agreed.
I just realized that maybe to some people that wouldn't be retarded.
Corey's actually flailing around right now to illustrate her point.
Loved it. All right, cool. So there's Hard News, but let's get some real hard news. We're talking the next Screw Attack feature. Let's find out who or what this Screw Attack feature is. Coming up next. Suspense. Not going to break yet. Okay, going to break. Jose, you might be turning me on. All right.
He's got those man boobs. I want them.
What is your superpower? Eating wieners?
Hey G1s, this is Mark the Intern, also known as ADD at Work 23. Sorry to interrupt SideScrollers, but I got an important SGC announcement for you. You know it, I know it. SGC is gonna rock so much ass, but I got another reason for you to be excited about this great gaming event. YouTube Hell.
Let's rock.
A 3-hour-long SGC YouTube playlist that will be played at the convention. 3 hours of the most crazy, awesome videos you have ever seen. We're looking for the G1s to help select all the videos for us. Head on over to the Screw Attack forums, figure out how you can send 6 of your favorite YouTube videos into this event. It's crazy awesome, so excited. Send it in right now. Get over to the Screw Attack forums. SGC promo is done. Let's see what's happening back on SideScrollers.
I just touched Jose on the and he shivered like a little weenie girl. All right, so G1s, we have a very, 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 very special announcement this week. As holy cow, everybody knows we got the My Vids Don't Suck contest going on right now. Everybody knows that, and it's going very well. But we have busted down the door, and we have a new feature that we're crazy excited about here on Screw Attack. That well, I don't really know how to explain this gentleman, but he's one of a kind. I think the sirens are going off
I
because
think the cops are after him.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no, something's happening.
oh,
Hey, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, it's all right. I think the cops were just coming after me. It's me, Keith. I just actually walked out of a video game store. I'm carrying a Sega Menacer right now. And I think they saw me. It's okay. They just drove by. It was probably just nothing.
wait, so this is Keith Abacary?
Yeah, hey, guys. Craig?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, Keith.
I didn't even realize that you guys were on the phone with me. I was trying to talk to my mom. I was telling her about the new miniature I got. That's funny. That must have dialed you guys on accident.
Oh.
Is Corey there?
Yeah. Well, Corey, what's up?
Hey, Keith, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? What's going on? Is Jackson there too?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, man. Oh, this is awesome. What an awesome mess up, huh?
I guess, yeah.
You sound a little excited there, Keith.
Keith, you sound real excited, man.
Well, yeah, I was expecting to talk to my mom and be like, hey, Mom, it's just me. I just bought some new stuff. I need you to transfer $12 into my account. But now I get to talk to you guys. This is way better.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. We are crazy excited because you and Talking Classics with Keith Abacary is going to be on ScrewAttack.com.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. So good. I can't wait for that. I want to see these things.
Well,
See, I saw them when I lived them. I saw them from the inside.
well,
Yeah, it's really awesome. I can't wait for this. Screw Attack is the place to be for video games, and I'm super happy that you guys are going to be playing my video. It's so good.
well, so Keith, tell us about Talking Classics, because it's kind of like I guess like a film crew follows you around and covers your life. Like talk about this.
Well, yeah, what it is this bunch of guys. They gave me a call. They worked for the King of Kong. They were friends with those guys who shot the King of Kong. And that documentary, guys didn't do so well, and no one really liked it. And they were like, okay, we kind of like do something, try to get a second try at it. And we'd like to interview you because we heard all about you and your Neo Geo cabinet. So we'd like to come and film you. And that's pretty much what it is. It's basically more interesting version of the King of Kong. This is what these guys are telling me. So they come and they shoot me, and
well, that sounds violent.
Talk about stuff.
That sounds very. They come and shoot you, Keith.
With a camera train. Oh, jeez. No dangerous stuff going on. I don't think that's allowed in the movie world. Well, maybe sometimes, who knows, though. Crazy things have happened. Sega CD games, when they would shoot those, they would actually allow you to kill people. So maybe I should be watching my back. Thanks for bringing us my attention.
Well, so we actually had the opportunity. We actually had this. Well, it was funny because we saw you this past week at E3, Keith. It was great. So we're actually going to be seeing you starting tomorrow on Thursday on ScrewAttack.com, starting with your E3 coverage.
Yeah, man, the fun never ends. It's kind of like we're in a constant relationship together. Maybe we should just all like move into a big house together and jam on games all day and talk and, you know, hang out all day. That's what I want to do. No? Okay. Stupid idea. Never mind. We can just live where we live now and only talk to each other every once in a while.
Well, Keith, it's not that I don't want to live with you, Keith. It's that I don't want to step on your toes, and I don't want to beat you with the Neo Geo cabinet. I don't want to take that from you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That would kind of, if someone was like messing with my cabinet, I wouldn't be so happy. So maybe it's good that we keep a distance. You stick with your Street Fighter Arcade cabinet, I'll stick with my Neo Geo, and everyone's happy.
Well, I'd say. Well, real quick, let's get this out of the way right now. If your Neo Geo cabinet fought my Street Fighter cabinet, who would win?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. It'd probably be like the ultimate tie in heaven or something, because I'm sure they would both die equally. Both super good cabinets. But I think maybe if there was to be a winner and it didn't end evenly fair and square in heaven, I think Neo Geo would have a good shot, because Neo Geo's pretty good looking after my new paint job I put on there. He pretty much looks like a girl in a yellow and red bikini. And Street Fighter would be like, okay, I can't hit a girl. Oh, sucker punch, Neo Geo took down Street Fighter. That's how it goes. I'm sorry, Craig.
See, Keith, you foiled again. You always one up me. I'm tired of it.
I'm sorry. It's just I buy the right games and the right systems. I only buy classics, and Neo Geo will be a classic. Street Fighter will be a classic someday, but just not yet. Neo Geo is really it stands time, man. Like you can't beat Neo Geo.
Hey, so speaking of classics, did you see any classics at E3, or what can we expect from your E3 coverage when you're going out there? Because I heard I heard the Virtual Boy was out there, and you were looking for Virtual Boy 2 or something?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I was like expecting all this cool, like innovative, futuristic stuff, and I didn't see anything. I just saw like a bunch of the PlayStation 3 games and Xbox 360 games. I was like, okay, where are all the cool games? I didn't see any Virtual Boys. I didn't see any Sega CDs, so I took it into my own hands, and I brought mine with me to show the gaming world what is really cool and what's good to be playing nowadays. So I brought my own stuff with me, and I was like, I heard that there was going to be a booth for the Sega CD2. Nope, I was wrong. There wasn't one at all. And then I was like, okay, maybe there'll be some other dudes walking around with Virtual Boys. Nope, didn't see them. Or maybe I didn't see them because I had the Virtual Boy on. So there could have been some guys there. I bet there weren't. There had to have been some guys there. Yeah, definitely. There were definitely other Virtual Boy guys walking around.
Probably.
Did you see any? Did you guys see any?
You know, it's funny because when I saw you walking around with your Virtual Boy, I actually saw you pass 3 guys with Virtual Boys on. I can't believe you guys didn't match up.
Yeah, I was there too, Craig.
I knew it. I totally knew it. Oh, jeez. Well, that's what happens when you're living all the time playing games, you know? It's just, you miss a lot of cool stuff, but at the same time, you're seeing a lot better things than what's going on in the real world. Like, I'm seeing, like, red trees and, like, red tennis courts when I'm playing Mario Tennis. That's, like, way better looking than real-life actual cool things. Who needs real-life cool?
And those red trees and red tennis courts that are in 3D.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like, you can't just see 3D stuff like that on your own in real life with your own eyes. You need a virtual enhancement device from the future to be strapped onto your head to see stuff like that. And I was lucky enough to get one for $13 off a Toys R Us rack in 1994. A lot of people got in on that bargain, you know, and I'm benefiting from it right now.
Exactly.
With headaches, but they're fun headaches. They're really good. I don't mind. It's okay.
As long as you're having fun for the 15 to 20 minutes you're playing before you get those headaches, that's what really matters, right, Keith?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's all you need for a good video game is 15 20 minutes until it starts to hurt your brain, and then you call it quits. You shouldn't play any longer than that.
That's awesome. Well, so
yeah. So what's Corey doing right now?
what are you doing, Cor?
I'm hanging out with Craig and Destin and talking to you.
Oh, that's cool. I was just wondering. Just curious. No big deal.
Aren't you gonna ask what Destin's doing?
Oh yeah, I guess. What are you doing, Destin?
Just hanging out.
Well, cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. Hey, Corey, keep talking.
So we're gonna be seeing you at SGC, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. That's the thing. I was like, man, what the heck am I gonna do over the 4th of July weekend besides destroy video game stores? And I was like, oh, I know. I can go to SGC and kick the crap out of the universe. No, it's kidding. But yeah, I do want to go. It's gonna be awesome.
You know what? I want to know what Corey's gonna do when you're there at SGC, and she is too.
We'll be hanging out.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll be there. You'll be there. I will see you, and you will see me.
Will you bring your virtual boy?
What will happen after that? I don't know. Just saying.
Wait, Keith. I thought. What about your girlfriend at Staples?
Oh, Craig, I don't really have a girlfriend. Are you serious? No way. I wouldn't be able to pick her up anyways. That's only a one-seater. Dirt dash can't fit 2 people in there, so even if I did have a girlfriend, I probably wouldn't have her by now because I would have been so late picking her up driving that thing. Oh, jeez, Craig, you're so stupid.
Well, thanks, Keith. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Someone's gonna set everybody straight. I'm just kidding. Everyone's my friend. I love everyone.
Well, awesome. Well, we love you, Keith, except for when you call me stupid. So we'll see you starting.
Sorry, Craig.
It's okay. We'll see you starting Thursday with your E3 coverage. We have 3 videos of Keith on the floor at E3.
Yeah, that's right.
So starting Thursday, so we're gonna you're gonna be smack dab in the middle of Screw Attack. So we're crazy happy to have you, Keith. And
oh, thank you for having me. You guys are the best guys to be ever be guys on the planet. Like, if someone was to pick the best guy ever in the world, it would be no one, because there's no such thing as 3 guys. Corey, Dustin, and Craig. That doesn't make sense.
Except I'm a girl.
Yeah, Corey's a girl.
I know. What are you talking about? Corey's the best guy girl there is. A guy isn't a guy. A guy is a human. That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, look at that guy. She's so attractive. You say that when you're talking about girls, because this is like, look at that human being. It's so attractive. Guy, human being. If you look it up in the book of the universe, you would see that it's all the same.
It's true. It's true. You know, another quality point from Keith Avocary.
You're so smart, Keith.
What?
You just make sense.
Wait, say that again. You guys are breaking up. Are you guys talking on crappy cell phones?
No.
Oh, that's me. My fault. Sorry, I'm talking on the Motorola 2 right now. It doesn't do so well.
All right. Well, cool. All right, Keith. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you starting Thursday, and then we'll see you at SGC. All right, man.
All right, I'll be there.
All right. We'll see you later. Okay,
Thanks,
buddy.
guys. Talk to you later.
See ya. Enjoy your virtual boy.
Bye.
Bye, Keith.
Thanks. Bye, Corey. Bye, Justin.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, Keith.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Come celebrate your gaming independence July 3rd through 5th, 2009 in Dallas, Texas at SGC. Join the Screw Attack crew as we bring you 3 days jam-packed with video games, good times, and round-the-clock awesome. Don't miss special appearances by Rooster Teeth's AchievementHunter.com, Terminal Reality, you know the folks behind the new Ghostbusters game, Destructoid.com, Ray Jimenez, the producer of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, and OC Remix, who will be spinning tunes exclusively throughout the weekend. More details and guests coming soon, so don't let the fun pass you by. Visit sgconvention.com for tickets and more information.
All right, you ones. Hey, Destin, how are you?
Hey, pretty good.
Good. Joining us now on the phone, we've got a super mystery guest from Radical Games. Super mystery guest, state your name.
It's Chris Ansel from Radical Entertainment.
Oh,
Radical, sweet.
That's very 90s. I love it. Hey, so Chris, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Yeah, our game launches in North America today, Prototype, and there's some very big smiles on the faces of the team. It's been about 3.5 years in the making, and just the reception we've had so far from the reviews has been overwhelming. So we couldn't be happier right now. Very exciting.
Tell you this, lots of positive buzz on the net about that game. Like it's been out a day, and I've already seen some pretty good reviews.
Yeah, we're really excited. It's always nerve-wracking when you sort of give birth to your baby, and you hope that it has a reaction with the fans and the press that you've intended from day one with the initial game vision. And we've been through a couple of publishers now, and we've given up-teams presentations after presentations, and you always ask yourself every day that question of will the final product be up to the standard of the vision we had originally. And so far so good. We couldn't be happier with how much we managed to pack into the game. If you're a fan of action games or open world games, I think you'll have a total blast at Prototype.
All right, so Chris, real quick before we go any further, you mentioned the analogy of giving birth to a baby. Who cut the cord, if you could say? Who was the one who cut the cord with Prototype?
Well, when we had the merger after from Vivendi then to Activision Blizzard, Activision Blizzard saw the game in its earliest state and really believed in it the way we believed in it, and have been really supportive. And so sort of working with them, they set a date that we knew was appropriate to get everything in the game we wanted. And so it really was Activision that sort of leading the way and supporting us through the last few months of the game's development, and giving us some fantastic advice and tips and pointers and access to resources like testing and focus testing, and just getting real gamers in playing the game and giving us invaluable advice on what things we should add, what things we should cut or tweak. And so it really was working with our partners over there that got the game to its final state. It's been great.
Earlier you were talking about your vision for the game and like what ideas you have. So like were a bunch of you sitting around a table thinking like, I want to cut dudes in half, throw them off buildings, and infect a whole city? Like, was that your vision of the game?
Yeah, like who?
Murdering people?
Yeah, who? Were you like, I have a thirst for blood and blades that come out of my hand and body surfing. That sounds like a great time. Let's make that happen.
Yeah.
Well, it was a number of very talented people on the Radical team.
Very talented people who like blood.
Vision for it, and then obviously very quickly the whole team weighed in and everyone brought their own piece of the puzzle to it. We have some very talented people who work on things like the animation working together with like artificial intelligence. So things like the parkour system is pretty unique in that it's a one button press to actually make Alex move like he does, and the AI is working out how to get him over any obstacle. And things like body surfing and gliding, a lot of these things were honestly like just experiments on the side that weren't even planned for. The guys on the team worked very quickly to sort of prototype, no pun intended, a lot of move sets, things they think would be fun and cool. Even things like the gliding move came in later into the piece, which has transformed the way you can get around the city. And so it really, has been a day-by-day process of new ideas coming in and sort of being tested and vetted. The original list of Alex's power was huge, but to be honest, like we actually had our partners at Prima do a great strategy guide, which is now out, and you can actually there's a pull-out poster with all the moves, and it was the first time we'd ever really seen our game with all the moves laid out properly, like on a poster, and it was ridiculous. Like we actually thought we'd put too much in.
Wait.
Like, we didn't think we actually had that many moves in the game. So,
wait, Chris. So
this, it's been a group effort for sure.
So this poster. Where can I get this poster? Is it like in a Nintendo Power, or where can I get this poster? It seems very cool.
Yeah, well, I've actually got some scans. I can actually send you one down directly after the call. But it's in the strategy guide, which is out by Primo. It's cool. It's ridiculous. Like it looks like a fighting game.
Love it.
All the moves in the game, because we've got some huge Tekken fans and Street Fighter fans on the team. They have regular Street Fighter contests at lunch, so they wanted to get a lot of the kind of hand-to-hand combat variety and things like float maneuvers and stuff into the game, which is kind of unusual for an open world game. A lot of open world games tends to be just you can run, jump, and fire a gun, which is they're kind of like what you do in the first third of Mission 1 for us. It's we sort of want to take it a new level, and try and introduce a lot of crazier combat mechanics into this game.
Speaking of open world games, there was a little PlayStation 3 exclusive title that was released recently that a lot of people were getting confused with Prototype or making comparisons to one another. And here at ScrewAttack, we like smack talk. So what would you say that makes your game the better buy?
Infamous.
To be honest, they're very different games, and everyone who we've showed Prototype to, who has also seen the competition and Infamous, has really quickly come to that same conclusion themselves. Honestly, we love Sucker Punch's work. They do great stuff. Our game is more. It's a way faster product, way more of a gamer's game, I would say. It's no pushover for sure. It's always been funny when we sort of shown a lot of our earlier demos, like from Mission 1, which is kind of like a tutorial, and it looks great because it's like a flash forward in time, and we give you a lot of the powers you later earn. And people often, as we're saying in the forums, like, geez, it looks great, but it looks too easy. Like, what can kill you? And as soon as we actually show people Mission 2, the penny drops and they realize, there's a challenge here. This is gonna take some work.
Yeah.
And our game's also more of a get up close, get up into the face of your enemy type of game. It's like a lot of melee attacks, like over the top things. Like you might have seen the people's elbow that Alex can do, which he can do running off any surface.
Double drop.
Probably the most guaranteed to get a wow moment out of crowds is when we do like a jump off an 80-foot skyscraper in New York City and elbow drop a tank.
Those are fun.
So people just love seeing that kind of stuff, and so it's much more of a kind of visceral, in-your-face, over-the-top game than some competitors. But we love all the open world games. There's some great stuff out there.
Yeah, slow games, they're not real fun.
So you're going on record to say that
Don't do
Infamous is slow, boring, and anybody who bought it is stupid because they should have saved their money for Prototype.
Caramba. It must be some kind of weird...
Official from Radical today on ScrewAttack. Official from Radical. Infamous sucks.
Chris hates Sony. Oh my gosh.
Chris, I don't know why you would say such things. That must hurt relations with you and Sony.
You guys are dead. I'll have to call the specialist and get it to you.
We're so good at digging holes right here. All right, so real quick. So Prototype is out. We're all excited. It's like when I was out there, I talked to your studio head out in Vegas, and we saw this game. We saw it on ScrewAttack. A lot of our G1s were really excited about it. And when I talked to the Mr. Super Studio head with the crazy hat, he said that he felt that this was the game of the year. Chris,
right?
Is this the game of the year?
I fully agree.
You really?
I fully agree. Yeah. Obviously, I'm biased. I think if you're looking for a game experience that's really different than what you've had before on these consoles, you couldn't do much better than what Proto offers. Just in terms of, we've really tried to give the player a level of freedom of combat to take it to new levels. If you think you can do it, you pretty much can do it in the game. And we had a lot of fun at E3 recently just proving that, where we had everyone sort of saying to us, can you pick up someone and run up a building and throw them through a helicopter and then curb stomp the chopped in half body? And we would do it for them, and their jaws would fall on the floor. We were trying to really make a game where if you think you can do it, you can do it. And I think that's going to hopefully put us in good stead over the next few months with the game now at retail.
I like it. I like it a lot. So, what do you got, Destin?
You guys, like that elbow drop thing you were talking about, that was actually in one of my favorite games from last-gen consoles, Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, which was an awesome title from you guys. How much did that influence the fact that this game is open world and, just how crazy powerful he is?
Yeah, that's a great question. Heavily influenced. We were really happy with the critical reception that the game got. There was a lot of ideas that the team had for that product that simply were a little too extreme and out of place for what the Hulk character would do and what Marvel would allow, which makes sense. So
I was going to say, Marvel's like, no.
that didn't make it into Hulk was sort of put on the shelf, and there was a huge desire from the team to one day be able to take off those handcuffs and actually make the kind of game that they wanted and create their own character who could pull off ridiculously over the top moves that would make your jaw drop. And we finally got that chance. So for the last 3.5 years, they've been kind of working on a lot of the base work that Hulk Ultimate Destruction gave us in terms of that free form movement, that combining powers together in innovative ways, and just truly getting that sandbox experience. Where random things just happen every few moments that make you want to turn to your mate and say, "Did you see that?" And I guess with Proto, because we can push so many polygons on screen now, we can have so many characters on screen, cars. What makes it fun is when Alex starts doing his way over the top moves like the Devastators and things. When you put those moves into the context of hundreds of cars and pedestrians around you all reacting, it kind of turns into a Michael Bay film, but real time.
Just with lots
really
less explosions.
We thought we really had something going when we had the early versions of Prototype running, and we could see the potential. But yes, very, very heavily influenced from that free-form movement, locomotion, combat that Hulk provided.
So your high-level concept for Hulk Ultimate Destruction, one of your influence was Spider-Man 2, the movie, and it said, Spider-Man throws web balls, Hulk throws a bus. For Prototype, was it Hulk throws a bus? The dude from Prototype throws 3 buses that are on fire and explode?
Then rips their bodies in half?
I think it was probably for Prototype, it was, Alex throws a bus full of traveling grandmas. And
Attaboy.
Explode.
Yeah.
So how many let's just throw out a number here. Let's say you were to play a game. How many people would you kill, like in the first level of Prototype?
In the first mission?
Yeah. 1,000?
You would probably it would have to be pushing at least 100.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
That's
We
genocide.
designed the character to
Is that
be able
considered
to take
genocide,
out,
100?
like 15 to 20 people with one move. There's a lot of games where it's all about you individually taking out one person, with style or flair. But we wanted to have a character who could do that, with flair, but do it on a way larger scale to make the player feel really powerful. Mission 1, like I said before, is a flash forward in time when it's in Times Square and it's full of infected people, running civilians, military, all in this 3-way engagement, and then you basically come in there like a bulldozer. And it wouldn't be an overstatement to say you probably can take out about 100 separate entities in that first mission.
Right.
And then things calm down a little from mission 2 when it goes backwards in time to day 1 of the infection of the city.
I hear you. Cool. Well, Chris, real quick, before we go, you said we've got, you got review scores coming out. You're really happy with that stuff, and then I'm sure they're, giving you decimal scores, which, whatever. And you guys are really happy with these things. You're getting like 9s and 10s or whatever. We don't do number scales on Screw Attack. You either get a buy it or rinse it or F it.
Gotcha.
So, but you'll find that out once we actually get our review copy. Thanks, Activision. So you're really happy with how things are coming out. So what's next? What is next? Because obviously, if people are going to buy this game, you got something coming in the future. You're probably going to do a Prototype 2. Is this a story that can continue on? Is there going to be, are we thinking like multiplayer in the future? Are we thinking like, what are we thinking here?
There's things in the fire in terms of Radical. I can't obviously divulge much. It's a pretty exciting time. There's a lot of ideas that we had during development that I think would be pretty phenomenal if we got the chance to make a second game. Obviously, it all depends on how we go first with this one. If it moves through at retail, all I can really say is stay tuned for more info. But I think the learnings from Proto will definitely be put to good use in the future games from Radical.
For multiplayer?
You would love an answer to that, wouldn't you?
Am I going to play multiplayer in Prototype 2?
Can't tell you.
Oh, God, Chris. we're being
I'll be back in a few months and maybe you'll have some more info.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Chris, I'm just saying, make the promise right now, if there's going to be multiplayer, you let us know on Screw Attack first. Make it.
I will indeed. I promise.
You hear the?
That's like a contract.
We got a contract, verbal contract from Chris at Radical. I love it.
Sweet.
All right, excellent. We bullied him around enough. Well, Chris, you are the man. Thank you very much for taking the time, dude. And I got to be honest, I really think Prototype's going to sell, and I really think a lot of people are going to dig it. So you guys did a great job. I was really impressed with it, and I can't wait to give it a buy it.
Yeah, definitely, Chris. I got to disagree with you what you said about Infamous. Like, I think that's a great game. I loved it. Like, I don't think it was as bad as you made it out to be. But I'm sure Prototype is going to be awesome.
Buy both. But thank you guys so much for your support. Really, really appreciate everything you've done for us, and we really hope that when you get your hands on the game that it's everything that we've been saying it is. So thank you so much again. Appreciate the time.
Absolutely. Hey, real quick before we go, can I get one last thing from you?
Sure.
All we need you to do, we're just going to get a little liner from you. All you need to do is say, hey, this is Chris from Radical, and Destin's a dick. That's all you need to say.
And Justin is a dick?
Destin.
Destin.
Like Destin, Florida.
Like he's got a girl named Destin.
Okay.
At any time, whenever you're ready.
All right. Hey, everyone, this is Chris from Radical, and Dustin is a dick.
Yeah! I love it. All right, cool. All right, well, Dustin, we'll see you later. Say bye, Dustin.
Bye.
All right. See you later. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, mate.
All right. Bye-bye.
Greetings, G1s and other assholes. Frog here, and I have good news for you. Those cheeky bastards at Gamma Prime have taken on Life in a Game, the game, and are looking for sprite artists and musicians. If, by some miracle, you're competent enough to design sprite monsters or create musical themes for characters and towns, well, what the hell are you doing? Get off your ass and contact lifeinagame@gmail.com today. Don't turn down the only chance you'll have in life to make an impact on something. Don't be such a bitch.
Little DuckTales to return. Nothing wrong with a little bit of that. Haven't done that in a little bit. Feels good. I like it. Hold on, what's that? That's right.
It looks like Okie Dokie.
Sweet. What segment is this? Popcorn time with Craig?
It's snack time on SideScrollers.
That's right.
We're getting really lazy with our content. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just saying. Gamers eat snacks. I'm a gamer. I'm eating a snack right now. It's good. It's time for SideScrollers there.
Here's the music.
Pretty good. Not bad. Now, what do we got, Corp?
Salem, New Hampshire. So.
Can I finish this?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not gonna eat the rest of it.
Good, I'm going to.
I thought you meant
I don't
the story.
need to eat the rest of this. Oh, sure. If you want to finish my story, go for it too.
No.
Like, can I finish this? I'm like, the story? Oh, the popcorn.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What we got?
All right, Salem, New Hampshire. So.
Home of witches.
Yes, very good. So
discovered they were wrong. Sorry.
You know, I've noticed
Sorry,
a
go ahead.
trend that whenever we do the news desk, I start a story and I can never get through it because one of you, especially you,
What? I didn't even do anything this time. I was silent.
like to interrupt.
I was silent and respectful to your time on the mic. That's all I'm going to say.
Anyway.
Witches.
Okay.
What we got?
So there were these two guys out
Do you have any
drinking
more of it?
at the bar. Omar has more.
Okay.
Go see Omar.
I'm sorry.
You look like a little kid.
Nah.
Like got caught eating cookies before dinner.
Now what do we got? Let's go.
Your fingers are all orange. Yeah, these two guys were out at the bar and they started arguing about money, about a bar tab. Well,
sorry, Cor.
it's okay. It got pretty heated and one of them decided to go after his friend with his car about the money.
Oh,
Decided
no.
to chase him down with a car.
With an AK-47 for a bunch of money, like next door?
No, he's gonna run him over with his car.
Oh, crap, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, he hit his coworker. The coworker flipped onto the roof of the car and then hit the hood and
Okay.
rolled off. And then the suspect, he left and crashed his car into a garage door and a light post and hit some lawn statues and finally ditched his car eventually.
Was there any alcohol involved?
Yeah, they were at the bar drinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you missed that when you
Well,
were
no,
mowing down on Okie Dokie.
Listen, what I do with my
I am not paying this $30 tab. I'm going to go crash into a wall.
Actually, no, you know how much the tab was?
What? No.
$10.
$10?
He wrecked his car, which was probably in the $15,000 to $20,000 range, over $10.
What a dick.
Like,
yeah.
Why don't we just leave? You know?
Yeah. Well, have you guys? This brings up an interesting point. Have you guys ever dined and dashed per se?
Nah.
No?
There's this book that's like you're supposed to read it and do something crazy every day, and dining and dashing is like one of the things you're supposed to do. I can't remember what the book's called. Maybe the G ones will know what the hell I'm talking about.
That's something I've never been able to do. I really have no desire to like go and steal food.
If you've ever been a server, though,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
you
yeah.
you can appreciate not dining and dashing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they've just worked that hour for free, basically.
Exactly. And yeah, there's nothing. I mean, really, restaurants throw away more food in a few hours than
Totally.
I mean, that the food is something that restaurants, it's the waiters and waitresses that miss out. But anyways, so yeah, the guy hit his car.
$10.
That's right. All right, what else? Next topic.
Okay, the next topic comes from New York City, New York.
Home of the Knicks.
So, there was this van parked outside on the street for a couple weeks.
Uh-huh.
Cops kept ticketing it because it was illegally parked. Tickets kept piling up. Well, there was this woman who hadn't heard from her dad for a few days.
Oh, no.
Got concerned, called police. They, found his van and found him dead inside.
Oh, my. Was he, like, sitting at the wheel?
I don't know.
Like,
He
at any
had to have
time?
not have been sitting at the wheel because they
Yeah.
kept ticketing the car. You would think that, the
Hey,
cop
there's
would
a
look...
dude sitting there.
Why
Hey,
didn't-
hey, buddy, you got to pay these tickets.
Hey, you got some worms coming out your ears.
That's not a good mental image.
But they,
some dude sitting at a car with worms coming out of it.
They actually didn't find the man inside the car until they were trying to tow it away.
They just like rolled out.
I guess.
Oh snap!
Dang.
That's sad. That's
It is
sad.
sad.
That's really sad. How old was the guy?
It does not say in the article.
Real uplifting stories
I
so
think,
far.
Thanks, intern.
Yeah, but say, don't blame me for these.
That's true. Okay.
I had nothing to do. And this last one is actually a Corey story.
Okay.
It was dear to my heart because it's about Twitter.
This better be good.
It's a lesson about Twitter,
Okay.
I should say.
Real quick, before we go any, let's do a little backstory on this.
E3, Corey on her phone. That was E3.
Destin, you were there right with me.
Not as bad as you.
I wasn't always on Twitter,
Yes,
okay?
you were. You were like glued to your phone the whole time.
I wasn't always tweeting.
I'm gonna be glued to my phone when I get that new one. That thing's awesome.
Let's real quick. Let's what?
Nothing.
It's true. Corey, don't act like it wasn't. You know it's true. Yeah.
I wasn't always on Twitter though. I wasn't tweeting every minute of the day.
Corey came. She flew 2,000 miles to LA to stick her face in her phone. It was great.
I didn't get to see anything.
That's right.
Put your phone down.
That's right.
Oh, whatever. I wasn't on my phone when I had time to wander the show floor.
The only games you got to play were the ones on your iPhone. That's that's the worst thing about it.
And they were awesome.
That was the worst part about it.
Super Mario Brothers iPhone.
That's right.
Hey,
Not a bad
Nintendo. That's patented.
Yes, I'm sure you can patent
Max
Super
Fit
Mario
Corey.
Brothers. Max Fit Corey's iPhone fun with featuring Super Mario Brothers. All right, what? So Twitter, yes.
So, this guy who was part of this website, izzyvideo.com, he and his wife went on vacation to Kansas City, had a good time, came back, found their house was burglarized.
Uh-oh.
Turns out he had tweeted their entire trip on Twitter saying, yeah, we just now left the house. Yeah, we're in this city. Yeah, we're 10 hours outside of this city. Making him an easy target for burglars to track him and then bust in his house, steal his shit.
That's
and,
funny.
Yeah.
Wait, so this
How the
guy...
F would they get his address? Phone book?
It's not that hard to find somebody's personal information if you really want to try.
Is that the guy right there?
Yours.
Maybe. What?
I'm on izzyvideo.com.
What?
Yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway.
real quick, while that's brought up.
Yeah, G1s, you're fucking... Not all of you. One or two in particular.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Do you want to tell the story, Corey?
I will.
Okay.
I'm not going to go too far into it, but what the fuck are you doing? Like, G1s? Like, there's only a few of you, but seriously, I'm not one to yell at the community, but I want to yell at the stupid freaktards who want to email you our addresses to say, oh, we know where you live. That's fucking weird, man. I'm sorry. That's really weird. And, I realize that we're in a public forum and all that, because, and that people see us, but that does not give you the right to come to our house or come to our, or tell us where we live. That is not cool. That's fucking weird, man. You need to get checked out.
Yeah. I don't know what you possibly think is how that's going to benefit you.
or whatever, but it's fucking stupid.
Sorry to break out in a total rant, but that's retarded. Anyways, okay, yeah. So is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, good. So there's the SideScroller news desk.
HappyNews.com.
Yeah, happynews.com. That's right.
I probably shouldn't have brought that up.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. So I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
So, anyways, all right. Coming up next, we got the forum questions, which we'll yell at you more at.
Creative minds in the G1 community, listen up. If you want to be seen, here's your chance. We bust our ass during the week, but on Sundays, we're handing the site over to you. Send us your best work. Email us, vids@screwattack.com. If we like what you've got, we'll feature you during Submission Sunday. Hey, you never know. You just might become the next big internet sensation.
Sorry about the little rant G1s, but sometimes that stuff hits a little close to home. Not cool.
Yeah. I
Anyways.
wouldn't like that at all when Corey told me about it. I
No,
wasn't
not
happy.
cool at all. And it's like, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so forum questions. Real quick before we get to that, there's a reason why this music is playing. And it's because Destin has officially
made SGC that much more awesome.
That's
what I
right.
just
Why?
officially did.
Why? What happened? What do you have?
I just got a KI1 arcade cabinet. It looks really nice.
Killer Instinct will be at SGC.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
We need to add that to the schedule.
Oh yeah, we do.
Killer Instinct arcade machine time.
Well, you remember how awesome IMOG was with Kara last year?
with
we
Angel?
should do a straight up tournament on it. That'd be sweet. Wouldn't that be cool?
On the yeah, sure.
That'd be great.
Destin's like, no one touches my sticks.
No, I don't. I want people to play it and try and beat the high scores that I've already ingrained into the system. Because I'll be like, who the fuck is that? I'm just kidding.
And he'll beat your ass.
That's awesome. All right, let's get to forum questions.
All right, we don't have that many.
Oh, okay.
I didn't pick these either.
All right.
Way to go.
First one comes from Neon Light. With SGC right around the corner, what part of Texas culture do you really want traveling G1s to experience?
What part of Texas culture do we want G1s to experience? The gaming part.
SGC.
We don't want you to experience anything other than the DFW West End.
Yeah,
hotel.
fuck barbecue and horseback riding and boots and shit like that.
Hey, all we're saying, if you were in a car and you're like one night you want to go out to Dallas, Fort Worth, they're both equally 25 minutes away.
I'd go to Fort Worth.
But yeah,
you get a better Texas vibe there than
Absolutely.
downtown
If
Dallas.
you want to see dudes in cowboy hats, you go to Fort Worth.
Cops on horses.
Absolutely. It's definitely worth the trip. If you are, what's going on with it? Dustin?
No, this is,
all right.
There are Olive Gardens conveniently located nearby.
That's right. That's very Texan. Absolutely. No, actually,
Texan Italian. It's very good.
down 114. There's some good. 114 is a major road that actually the West End is off of. There is some good barbecue down there. Spring Creek.
Oh yeah.
Go to Spring
I took
Creek.
the PBC guys there last year.
Very nice. Yeah, people will dig that for sure. So, yeah. Speaking of PBC, we'll be at SGC, which will be great.
Getting their travel squared away today, actually.
Gonna be good stuff. So yeah, I would just obviously the standard, the food, the weather. You'll experience the weather out the bat because it's middle of July. But
Yeah, bring like shorts. Just bring like underwear and just walk around in your underwear.
That'd be awesome.
You'll be more comfortable that way, I promise.
Someone should cosplay as Destin in underwear.
Do it.
That'd be funny.
We're gonna have to put on a few LBs. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, what else?
Okay, Shiroshishi. What are some of your favorite opening songs for cartoons, be it past or now?
Oh, you guys want me to go first?
Yeah.
Wildcats.
Wildcats.
Wildcats. We gotta pick up all power.
That's pretty good.
Come on, Wildcats. That had a pretty good intro.
I have never heard of Wildcats before.
Oh, Jim Lee? Jim Lee created Wildcats?
Have you heard of Wildcats?
You know who Jim Lee is,
Yes,
Corey.
I do. I've seen Wildcats.
God.
Yeah. What about you, Cor?
Mine are retarded.
What is it?
I loved the She-Ra theme when I was little.
She-Ra. Dun, dun,
No,
dun.
She-Ra, She-Ra, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, She-Ra. Or He-Man.
That was so lame.
Dun 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 dun.
He-Man.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I think that's the only lyric. By the power of Grayskull. And my pal Cringer, who becomes Battle Cat.
Hey, Cringer Pants. That was good. My favorite, The one that sticks out in my mind, just because I think I recently saw it, obviously Gummy Bears. Gummy Bears
How
is
does that
huge.
go? I forgot.
Gummy Bears!
That's right!
Don't sink
Yeah.
in
That was awesome.
everywhere. And DuckTales, of course. Everyone knows
DuckTales.
DuckTales. Anything on the Disney animated lineup. But also Thundercats. Thundercats. Yeah. Voltron.
That was good. He was also good. You guys probably didn't watch this. Gem.
Nope. Nope. Another one.
No.
Gem is excitement.
That sounds good. Sounds like good. Thundercats.
Other runner-ups include Ninja Turtles, Darkwing Duck,
That's right.
Tailspin.
That's right. There are plenty. Turtles gets me every time. I can listen to that anytime.
Teenager.
Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse wins hands down.
Animaniacs.
Hold on. No, you have to experience Danger
As
Mouse.
we move past an hour on the side show.
No.
Let's move on to the next
No,
question.
no.
We'll hear it later on.
Okay.
Hey, did we
Okay.
do the radical interview yet? Oh, cool.
Okay, Icky. What strange hidden talents did the staff have? I thought we answered this recently.
I'm double jointed.
I'm more double jointed than you.
I don't have an appendix.
Well, we'll see all this stuff.
Corey's like, I don't have a stomach.
We'll see all this stuff at
Or
SGC.
lungs.
Well, we should do a talent show at SGC. We should.
Can you do this?
I can do the splits.
No, but can you do this?
Actually, yes.
All the way down. Look at that. Look at that. All right, now I'm bending my wrist all the way. No, that's all the. Ooh, you hear
Oh,
that?
jeez.
Ew.
You hear that?
Can you do your thumb?
This is awesome. Just listen to this.
No, not like that. I'm listening. This?
It's awesome. It's Danger Mouse.
I gotta say, I think our choices were much better than Corey's.
No offense, Core. I mean, we tried. It's not bad, I guess.
I love Danger
He-Man.
Mouse.
Okay, what else?
Damn it, now I have YouTube open. Okay. Impossible. If you had to meet one celebrity, who would it be and why?
Kim Kardashian, so I can punch her in the face.
Ooh, that's a good one. She was actually at my hotel in Vegas when I stayed there
Missed it.
hosting a party.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would have punched her
Superstar.
too. She
Yeah.
was there with Reggie Bush.
From what I understand, she was at the Jay-Z Eminem concert as well.
Oh, was she one of the drunk bitches falling off the balcony? Because I did see a drunk bitch fall off the balcony.
Really fall?
Yeah, I turned to you guys, but you guys were talking to the people behind us.
Wow, she actually fell?
Yeah, I saw her. She was hanging. She was like, whoa, ah, and then tumbled over.
That's
Survival
awesome.
of the fittest.
I know. I guess she was okay. They didn't have the paramedics come in, but
I
it was
want to
awesome.
meet that chick and punch her.
She was blonde.
What about you?
I don't really give a shit about celebrities, honestly.
Easy enough.
I'd have
Anybody?
to. I'd have to think of somebody like, I don't know.
Oh, I'd like to punch all of.
Walt Henry David Thoreau, the writer. You know?
Wow.
I would like to punch all of the Hugh Hefner's girlfriends that are like just all the little young.
Holly, Kendra, and
Yeah, I want to punch all their left breasts. Just go bam, 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 bam down the line and just.
and have them pop.
Yes, exactly.
Except for Bridget's a real.
Well, I still want to punch her boob. All right.
all the celebrities I want to meet are dead. So, yeah.
All right. Well, let's go. Keep going.
That's it.
That's it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Okay, well, that's SideScrollers for this week. There you go. Don't forget, if you haven't pre-registered for SGC, make sure you do so now. We've moved past an hour, so we're wrapping up quickly. Holy cow. Don't forget, starting Thursday, you will see the first episode of Keith Apicary exclusively on ScrewAttack.
I love him.
It's so great.
First gonna have his babies.
It's going to be so
I just might
good.
in Japan.
Yeah.
That's right.
When she joins Koito.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for Keith coming up this Thursday. My Vids Don't Suck coming up Friday, as well as some SGC announcements on the way. So holy cow, big week ahead, and we're going to be naming the store officially. We'll see you guys next time, next week for another episode of SideScrollers. Hey, I'm Stuttering Craig.
I'm Maxif and Corey.
And I'm Daily Destin.
For SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com.